All right, so yeah, I wanted to show like how I like to find puzzles to solve. There's like lots of sites that you can go and play puzzles on, but the place that I like to go to find some like logic paper puzzles is puzz.link. That's the URL of the site. It's a little weird, and like if you're not familiar with it, you might be a bit lost on this site. But I'll just introduce you to it. So basically, as they say at the top, there's like two things you can get to here. One is like a tool for like making puzzles if you want to, and like you can share them with people. And a lot of the puzzles we'll play soon will be made in that with that tool. But there's also a database of puzzles. So if you click through to that, you get this page. I'm not sure why some of the images are missing. And then from here, there's just like a whole list of puzzles, and you can click through the pages if you want. What I like to do is like expand this puzzle type box at the top, and you get this like crazy form up here with loads of options. And so all of these here are the puzzle types. And one thing I find quite fun is just like picking a random one that I've never heard of before, and then just like if you like pick like Mochikoro, I've never heard of that. And then there's like a bunch of puzzles. Some of them don't have many, like there'll be like a fairly new one that not many people have designed puzzles for. So click on a genre up here, or you can click a few if you want to like look through them. They're sorted by date, so like the newest one is at the top. Look, this one's got like moons and suns in it. What on earth is going on with this? Oh, it's called Moon Sun. That makes sense. You can also filter by difficulty, but I think that is like the setter, the puzzle designer has like set that, so it might be a bit all over the place. But this is just a great way to find puzzles. You can click through to them. So something that I thought was worth pointing out that's a little bit weird about finding puzzles through this is that the link to a puzzle goes to an external website. It doesn't stay within the puzz.link database. And the reason for that is that some of these puzzles are not built in the puzz.link tool. Some of them are built separately, and so this gives them a way of like having every puzzle, no matter which kind of tool it was like built with. It also means that they're giving kind of traffic to the site of the puzzles designer, or the social media feed of the puzzles designer. So for example, Bachelor Seal has done a lot of the puzzles on here. If you go through, you end up on a Japanese site. It can be a bit like, oh gosh, what do I do once I get here? It's just a blog that somebody's posting their puzzles to, and if you could do the Google Translate, translate it with whatever other translation service you prefer, but there's typically just a couple of links on there, and like one of them is like obviously the one you want to click. So if I wanted to solve this puzzle, like click through to the puzz.link one, and you get to the puzzle. I always try and get to puzzles on puzz.link, because puzz.link has a really handy like rules thing. If you go to help and then rules, you get the rules right there. Not all of the puzzle players have that, but usually if they don't, if you like on the blog or whatever you were on that you found the puzzle from, usually one of the things, here we go, usually one of the links on the page is a rules link. In this case, it's going to take us to the Nikolai's sites. But like if you just get over that kind of overwhelmingness of like, oh, there's all these sites that you go to, it becomes very like familiar, like how to get to a puzzle. And like, yeah, the Nikolai site is like, they publish like puzzles in books, and they have rules on their page. So you'll end up there a lot. You'll end up at puzz.link a lot, etc. You'll get familiar with all these places. So yeah, I just thought I'd introduce everybody to how I like to find puzzles, and that's kind of how it works. It's a little bit weird, but once you get used to it, basically come to puzz.link, click on database. Maybe just pick one from the list that you see, or filter down if you want to. Click through to the site, which will have the links to the puzzle. And sometimes there's more than one link, like they'll put it on different puzzle players. And then just click one of them to get through to the puzzle. And then you can start playing it. That's how that works. Also, just worth a quick mention, if you end up at a puzzle that is not on puzz.link and you can't find the rules for it, well, puzz.link comes in handy here as well. You can go to puzz.link. I was going to say .com. It's not .com. Puzz.link. Then down here, there's it says latest types. You can click on all types there, and then you get this page listing all these puzzle types. There's so many, but let's say you want to know the rules for islands. There's a little question mark next to it. If you click that, you get the rules. There we go. That's a great way to find the rules for all these puzzle types. Cool. So yeah, just thought I'd introduce that.